tarts. Oh, for heaven's sakes, you must excuse me. Let me introduce myself. I am the Queen of Hearts, and this, well, this is Carrie O'Heen. She's my not-so-capable assistant, and we are here today on a very important mission. Do you like missions? Yes? You do? Wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad you could be here today with me and Carrie O'Heen. We have come here because I have lost my tarts. Delectable, sweet, delicious tarts. Oh, it has rocked my very core, and I just can't find them. And I've heard the children of Calgary are very, very good detectives. Do you feel like you're good detectives? Yes? Oh, wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. It makes my heart feel good, and I do love hearts. Well, let's see. Where should we begin, Carrie O'Heen? I think we should start at the beginning. It's a very good place to start. Let's see. What did I do on that fateful day when I made those tarts, put them on my windowsill, and had them stolen away to return to an empty plate? Let's see, what happened on that day? Carrie O'Heen, my schedule. Very good, very good. Let's see here. I had a few things to do that day. Let's see. I visited the butcher and the baker and the candlestick maker, and then I rowed my boat gently down the stream. Oh. And then I had a visit with old King Cole. He is so snobby and so full of himself. I can't imagine anyone being as arrogant as he is. Can you, Carrie O'Heen? No, neither can I. But I could use someone to pretend to be a king today. Does anyone feel royal? Does anyone feel royal, like they might like to be royalty today? Anyone? Anyone like to come up and be royalty today? We could use some assistance. Oh, yes. Please come forward. Let's get this wonderful princess up here around the last. Very well. Well done, well done. All right, Carrie O'Heen. Schedule over here. Oh, two. You could both come forward. Oh, what a delightful idea. Now, they've got beautiful princess dresses on. Carrie O'Heen, get going. You must help them. She will assist you up. Here we go. One. Excellent. And let's see our second princess. Wonderful. Oh, princesses, you look so lovely. Do you think you could come over here and sit on this royal seat for us? Here we go. Perhaps one could wear the cape, Carrie O'Heen.
There isn't a ghost.
There are no ghosts in this theater. No. In fact, it's a beautiful theater, and there are definitely no ghosts. It's very fun in this theater. And I believe you have a royal crown, perhaps, for this young lady. Wonderful. Oh, maybe she could hold it, Carrie O'Heen. She's got such a Oh, very good. Wonderful. Oh, dear. My goodness. Well, you know what? We have a beautiful crown on your head, and if it gets too big, you can always hold it. Now, I know a rhyme about old King Cole, that arrogant soul. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe. Would you like to hold the pipe? And he called for his bowl. Would you like to hold the bowl? And he called for his fiddlers three. Can we count? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now that was wonderful. Now he insists that we sing to him when we go. So could we do a little ba 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 da 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 da? Let's hear it. Ba 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 da 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 da. Excellent. Well, when we call for that, we're going to need to hear it right back again. Guess what, beautiful young ladies? We are going to sing Old King Cole's rap. It goes like this. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe, and he called for his bowl, and he called for his fiddlers three. 1, 2, 3. Ba ba da 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 da. That old King Cole, they're a merry old soul, and a merry old soul are they. They call for the pipe, and they call for the bowl, and they call for the fiddlers three. 1, 2, 3. Let's hear it. Ba ba da 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 da. All commencement of my visit to Il Kinko. Young ladies, you are wonderful. Could you do a little curtsy or a bow in your beautiful dresses? Very nice, very nice. Now leave some assistants down, back to their seats. You could give them some help down. Wonderful. Yes, she's going to help you down. Wonderful. Thank you very much. You were excellent as royalty. But I believe we have to get back to solving this mystery. Caroline, my schedule, please. My schedule. So, I went to visit Old King Cole, and then, yes, here it is, right here. I did my baking. I think, in order to have you feel the true pain and suffering inside that I feel, we should do some imaginary baking right now all together. Imagine a bowl right in front of you. Can you imagine a bowl right in front of you? Carry O'Hin, that's a very big bowl. That's more like a crate or a big huge fountain. It's not a bowl. Make a bowl, a nice little bowl, a baking bowl really. Pour in some imaginary flour. Let's see you pouring in your imaginary flour. Wonderful, wonderful. And set it down. Carry O'Hin, not so much flour next time. Look at all the dust everywhere. Oh my goodness. Next, pour in a little sugar. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Carry O'Hin. Not so much sugar. You would not believe how she acts when she's had too much sugar. It's dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Now let's pour in some molasses, Carry O'Hin. Pour in some molasses, but it's very sticky, so not too much, just a little bit. It takes a while to pour. But Carry O'Hin, put the molasses down. You'll be covered in goo in no time. Oh dear. Next, we have our molasses. We have our flour and our sugar. I think maybe we should mix a little bit of this together. Hold your imaginary mixing spoon and mix it this way, and mix it that way. Mix that molasses right in. Mix it this way, and mix it that way. Well, Carry O'Hin, I believe we could use an egg in this mixture. Let's pick up our imaginary egg and crack it open over the bowl and throw the shells over our shoulder. Very good. How about we crack another one? Crack it open and throw the shells over our shoulder. Wonderful. I love this about imaginary baking. There's very little cleanup. All right. Next, let's grate a little ginger in there. Grate a little ginger in our recipe. Wonderful. Put that to the side, and we'll mix it this way, and we'll mix it that way, and we'll mix it this way, and we'll mix it that way, and then we'll take the dough out, and we'll push our bowl to the side, just like a prince or princess would. Just like a prince or princess would, Carry O'Hin. All right, we've got our dough in front of us, and we'll roll it out, and we'll roll it in. We'll roll it out, and we'll roll it in, and we'll pat, 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 pat it flat. Just gently pat, 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 patting it flat. Gently pat, 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 pat it flat. Carry O'Hin, you don't put your shoes on your baking. Well, we're going to use our very special cookie cutter. It's a royal cookie cutter, and cut out our cookies. Cut them out, and we'll spatula them off and onto our imaginary cookie sheet and push the dough aside. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad to see parents in the audience, or grandparents or friends. Put up your hands if you're an adult right now. Put up your hands if you're an adult. Oh, I'm so glad to see Carry O'Hin, you're not quite an adult yet. I would like you to put on your imaginary oven mitts, turn on your imaginary stove, open it up, and put these cookies inside for these wonderful children. Of course, children don't use the oven, just adults do. And we're so happy to have adults here today, aren't we, Carry O'Hin? Yes. So they can do that job for us. Now, we can all look at our imaginary watches, though, and count until those cookies are baked. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, ding. I believe they're ready. Okay, adults, put those oven mitts back on. Open up the imaginary stove, lift up those imaginary cookies, and close the stove up. But children, we can't eat them yet. No, 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 Carry O'Hin, we cannot eat those cookies yet. They are hot. So let's look at our imaginary watches, and let's count down. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, ding. Oh, I think they're ready. Can you smell them, boys and girls? Smell them. Oh, they smell so wonderful. You're going to want to eat them, but you really shouldn't, because we have something to do. We're going to decorate them. So use your icing, and put icing all over your yummy cookies. And now comes the very best. Carry O'Hin, you don't lick the icing. Oh, dear servants these days. We are going to put our on these cookies. Who has a favourite candy? Put up your hand. Oh, yes, you at the back, sir. Or, madam, what do you have to say? What's your favourite candy?
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears. If you like gummy bears, like they like gummy bears, like I like gummy bears, and Carol Angel likes gummy bears, put them all over your cookies. Who else has a favourite candy? Yes, what is your favourite candy?
Chocolate.
Oh, chocolate. If you like chocolate, like they like chocolate, and like I love chocolate, and we know Carrie O'Hain likes chocolate, put it all over your cookies too. All over your cookies. Does anyone else have a favourite candy that hasn't been mentioned? Yes, you.
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. Oh, if you like sprinkles, like she likes sprinkles, and like I love sprinkles, I mean, no, Carrie O'Hain loves sprinkles. Put them all over your cookies. Excellent. Well, if your favourite candy has not been mentioned, imagine a big dump truck full of your favourite candy coming in, loading up and dumping all over your cookies in front of you. Now, let's not get carried away. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to eat them or not, because these cookies are magic cookies. Each and every one of these cookies are magic cookies. Every one of them is magic. And in fairy tale land, magic cookies will not be eaten. In fact, your cookie is a gingerbread man, and he says, run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. And he runs all the way away from you, and all the way outside your kitchen, and all the way into a neighbor's yard, and he comes across a barking, roughing, tail-wagging, what is that, boys and girls? What animal is that?
A dog.
It's a dog, that's right, it's a dog. And if we were to translate that into English, my favorite language, then it would mean I'm hungry. But your gingerbread man would not be eaten. He says, run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. And he runs all the way away from you, and all the way away from that dog, and all the way out into the country, and comes across a clip-clop, clip-clop. What is a neighing, winning animal? Anyone know what that means? Yes.
A horse.
It's a horse, of course. And if we were to translate that winning into English, it would mean I'm hungry. But your gingerbread man would not be eaten. He says, run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. And he runs all the way away from you, and all the way away from that dog, and all the way away from that horse too, until he comes across another farm. And in that farm, he sees a big, huge moo.
A cow.
What animal is that?
A cow.
It's a cow. Excellent. And if we were to take that gigantic moo and put it into English, it would mean I'm hungry. That's right, but your gingerbread man would not be eaten. That's right, you can stand up and do this with me if you want, children. Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't